Hello, all the friends at Super Monster City. Who's in this picture? Why, it's the Cyclops from the 7th Voyage of Sinbad with special effects by Ray Harryhausen. Today, my friends, far and near, at Super Monster City, we're going to talk about Cyclopses. That's monsters with one eye. And we've got a bunch of different Cyclopses here that I want to celebrate because I always thought they were so cool with that horn on their head and their sort of gruff manner. Here's two Cyclopses. They're both from the Palmer series of Cyclopses that came out in the early 60s. Palmer was a magical monster figure company, and these guys are from two different sets, obviously, red and yellow. Here, my friends, is a little tiny Cyclops. And he's from a new series of toys that I bought in a canister of monsters on Amazon. Let's take him out of the way. Now here, I bought these when I was in Greece, and it's part of a Fisher-Price set about Cyclopses. And now if you know the story of Odysseus poked out the monster's eye with a torch and blinded him. And then when the monster tried to catch him, Odysseus and his men rode on the sheep's bellies to get out of the cave where they were trapped by the blinded Cyclops. Oh, meanwhile, there's a really cool Cyclops just hanging out. He doesn't have a horn or nothing, but he's got a big hammer. I'm blind. And just one more thing. If you were around back in the day, that is the one-eyed terror Cyclops from Lost in Space. And it was made famous in the model of Lost in Space by Aurora. Now, what do you think of that? Here's one of the Harryhausen monsters. Now, we do traveling exhibits of monsters. And we've got a traveling exhibit called Strange and Fantastic Creatures, from dinosaurs all the way through kaiju. And right in the middle of that exhibit is all our mythical creatures and our fairy tale monsters. And this guy, walk on his horned hooves, and he'll come get you. Now, if you'll just come over here, we're going to read a short story. We've read this before. Scott Nash, Shrunken Treasures. This one's 2 pages, and it's going to be about Cyclopses. The Odyssey. No wussy was Ulysses. He journeyed across the sea. He risked his life to find his wife, the sweet Penelope. No wussy was Ulysses when monsters blocked his way. Though they were mean, he steered between their legs and sailed away. No wussy was Ulysses when in a cave he spied a one-eyed creep eat stolen sheep. He poked him in the eye. No wussy was Ulysses when mermaids sang sweet songs. He plugged his ears, away he steered, and journeyed ever on. No wussy was Ulysses when home he did arrive. 100 men were in his den. He threw them all aside. No wussy was Ulysses, though he was very late. His wife was mad, but also glad. He asked her for a date. No wussy was Ulysses. He journeyed across the sea and risked his life to find his wife, the sweet Penelope. Now, Ulysses and Odysseus are the same character. So if you're looking through your Greek mythology books, take a look. It's a great story of adventure, heroism, romance, and intrigue. Now, before I go, here's a joke. Pretty terrible joke. Why was the Cyclops let go as a teacher?
Why?
Because he only had one pupil. Check out Super Monster City. We're all over the place. We got exhibits. We got YouTube channel. We got things you want to see. And isn't that right?